All right, Pat, you think you can give us some sort of holiday special intro?
I think so. Is it going?
Yeah.
Oh. So here I was. This is really an honor to be on this here show. Here I was sitting in the library the other day, and I had to go up to use the bathroom, and I came back, and there was this old lady sitting at my seat, and she screamed across the library, "Patrick!" I didn't know who that was, and I really didn't know for the next 20 minutes of our conversation. Turns out, though, it was my Aunt Jean. Good old Aunt Jean and I had a little holiday party recently, too. We went over to her house. We made some sandwiches. I made some cookies. We talked about our family, and then we saw Doug! And we saw Doug! We saw Jackson! Doug! And there's two people that I haven't seen in so long! Doug's a disgrace to the family.
Oh my God.
Doug really is. Jackson, he's the good guy, though. I mean, Jackson, he's a lawyer now. I mean, he was a lobbyist. Because Doug's a fucking idiot! He lives with Jean. Jean's 82. She probably needs someone to live with him, but not Doug! Doug! Fucking Doug! Fuck! Doug! You dog! That's all I have to say.
Okay, can you say the name of the show that people are listening to?
And Zooey Mama, welcome to Mumble Cast!
There we go. Very good.
Very holiday. Well, if you're listening to this, Doug, fuck you. Fuck Doug.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Oh, you know what? I'm going to bring all the good little boys and girls. It's the Mumble Cast. Ho, ho, ho! The
Yay,
Mumble
Santa!
Cast. Oh, little boy, what do you want for Christmas?
I want a
The Mumble
horse.
Cast, I hope.
Oh yeah, the Mumblecast too.
Did you say a horse? Oh, Santa can't do that. He can't bring you a horse. Santa's not good with horses. But you know what Santa can bring you? He
What?
can bring you a nice big warm bowl of pistachios and the Mumblecast for Christmas.
Santa! What kind of accent is that you have?
What is it, little boy?
What kind of accent is that you have?
Oh, it's me, Santa. I'm doing my Santa accent.
Okay.
The North Pole. All the little good elves and Mrs. Clauses speak. It's me, Santa. Oh, me, Santa. Oh.
Okay, thanks, Santa. That's probably enough. Chaz, we were just at a Christmas party.
I know, I heard you. I was just about to ask you for your job that you have over the summer.
Kind of. I mean, it was hosted by somebody we work with, and we were invited to it because of that, but she also invited other people. Yeah, it was pretty crazy, you know. So we were talking about some hypotheticals when we were in there, Chaz, you know?
Okay.
So, the first one was, I thought that during the Christmas party, Bob should... There's a little stage area. I thought he should go up there and start trying to do stand-up.
Okay.
Do you think that would have gone well, or probably not?
I think Bob could have done it.
That's very confident of you to say.
Well, you're my friend. Why wouldn't I want to have confidence in you?
I don't really have confidence that I could successfully give good enough stand-up that I wouldn't be ridiculed.
I mean,
stand-up.
Bob, I know
Where stand-up shouldn't be.
Bob, I know that you would be. I know that you would be ridiculed, but
Spit it out, Tourette's boy.
I kind of want to see you do stand-up because I'm interested to see like what your stand-up comedy would be.
Here, try some out on us.
No.
I
Oh,
mean, stand up and start giving us some.
No way. I'm
Come
not
on.
standing up for you, bitch.
anyway, Chaz, there were all kinds of kooky things we were talking about. Hopefully you forgive us for that. I don't know if you do, but
I don't know why it would matter.
we were talking about if Bob should just break like every piece of glass in the room.
What the fuck? Why are we going on? Okay.
Because I want to see how far it could get before someone would stop me.
Like
And
how
there's a lot of glass in that room.
how much like glass, like wine bottles and glasses and Christmas ornaments and windows, like how much do you realistically think he could have gotten, Chaz, before
Before someone physically stopped
somebody like actually stopped him from it?
What, like taking the glass?
No, he was just gonna try and break as much as he could.
Probably one or two bottles.
Really? No, you could surely get way more. Like, just picture you're in a place, like, not before somebody just is like, hey, whoa, what are you doing? But somebody actually has to, like, apprehend him. Like, somebody has to
No, then
get
I
to
try
him
to
and
fight.
stop him. Yeah.
Keep trying to break as much as I could.
How much do you think you could get away with?
I don't know.
Is that an interesting thing to think about?
I mean, it is, but I don't know.
And the
I just
more
don't
we
know,
thought about it,
Marcus.
the more glass there was.
Yeah.
Glass everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Chaz. It was, like, I bet you could do some damage, really.
Probably could, but
We were thinking about different ways to do it. We could just sneakily break it.
Yeah, we didn't know like if the best way was to try and break as much as you can before being noticed, or just try and break as much as you can in a single instance, because everyone's gonna know. But it's like, holy shit, you just did it all, you know? What do you think you would go for?
try to see on how much I could break
Yeah,
before someone like apprehended me.
yeah. It's a tricky one, isn't it?
It is. It's not something I thought I'd be thinking of tonight.
Yeah, I know. It's a weird one. So what do you think? Come on.
I told you what I think.
What?
I don't think you did.
I really don't think you did.
It's before someone apprehended me.
Yeah, but how are you gonna do that? Like, that's the whole point. Break as much as you can before somebody apprehends you. Yeah.
I'd probably try to do it discreetly at first.
Okay.
Hey, what if you break one bottle and then someone says, "Hey, what are you doing?" Would you keep trying to do it?
But you're gonna try and do it as many times as you can before somebody says that, and then as soon as they do, or then you're gonna go ham.
Yes.
I think that's a pretty good tactic. I think, because it's like if you're ready to just do it all at once, then you get out as much as you can before you're noticed, and then when you're noticed, it's gone. You're doing it then, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, Chaz, I think that's not a bad idea, actually. So do you think you would do it?
No, not actually, but
Yeah, it'd be pretty rude, right? Like, you get invited to somebody's house for a party and you do that.
I mean, if you invite me over, I'd definitely do it.
No, you wouldn't, though.
What if someone joined in, like someone you weren't expecting?
Ooh.
Like, what if that bay leaf looking fucker joined in? What would people do?
Who would they get mad at?
Exactly.
Why would she do that?
What if she's crazy?
Oh. Chaz, do you think a person can ever look like a bay leaf, really?
A bay leaf?
Yeah.
No, I don't think a person can ever look like a bay leaf.
Why not?
But did you guys meet one today?
What if they're
No, so,
flat and green?
yeah, I was saying to Bob that somebody, look like a bay leaf.
That's not what you said.
I know, that's not at all what happened. I said that somebody looked like a bailiff, and he thought that I said that they looked like a bay leaf. And so he had no idea what that could mean, how a person could look like a bay leaf. But, we just had our lines crossed and we sorted it out. But, like, then that kind of got me thinking, like, what would a person have to do to look like a bay leaf?
In that person's case, not a whole lot.
Well, and so then we took a good look around the party, Chaz, and I told him to find the person that looks the most like a bay leaf out of people there. And I mean, I don't know, I guess out of everyone there she did, but she still didn't look like a bay leaf, did she? No, I don't think so.
Well, she was pretty bay leaf-like.
Chaz, what do you think about the subject of people looking like bay leaves?
I don't know if I like the subject of people looking like a plant or a spice of any type.
No, you don't like your people looking like spices, do you?
No.
Yeah, you hate spices. Oi, Volk! I come here the temple and I light the 7 to 8 candles on the menorah and I say, Oi, Volk, this macaque magroil. All this fire and the candles? Oh, I just want to go home and listen to the Mumble Cast. Oi, Volk! Oh, Hanukkah, what are you doing to me?
Oh, so Bob was going for our holiday special, Nick. We're thinking of holiday anecdotes to tell, and we're thinking about talking about secret garbage, but more specifically the jar. And we were waiting until you got on, so if you had any input, you could toss it in.
Well, I mean, have you been recording this chat?
Off and on, yeah.
Oh, okay, so you just want input on the jar.
And I am right now. Yeah, just have a little chat about a jar.
Well, if Brian was here, he could give us the actual contents of the jar.
That's right, he has the list.
Well, I thought that you're holding onto the jar, Bob.
He is, but Brian has a list.
He has the list of what's in the jar.
Well, if I'm correct, unless you've mentioned this already, there are 2 mice, a water.
Okay, hang on. Don't jump the gun here. We haven't even explained what this thing is.
Oh, you haven't even explained it yet.
No, we're waiting for you.
Do you want me to throw a little banter about it?
Well, we'll just bant about it. Now we've started. I guess I'll start it off because originally it was gifted to me. So we have a Secret Santa thing that we do, the 3 of us and a bunch of other of our friends, and we get each other very strange gifts. We usually just affectionately refer to it as secret garbage because that's basically what gets gifted. And one year, part of my gift was a jar of spicy pickled eggs, which were good enough. I had one, and then I accidentally left them in Brian's truck. Frequent emailer, listener, fan Brian Fitzsimmons left them in his truck for a year. Then he gifted them next year to somebody in the group. And
but also remember that he left them in his truck.
Yeah, they had stayed in the truck for a year, and they were all cloudy and weird, and obviously no longer good. And then I guess Bob, you can talk about what happened from then on because it concerns you more.
Well, it was gifted to Emily at that point.
Yeah, Emily.
And
because she's the one who gave them to me originally. And Brian happened to have her the next year, so he regifted them to her.
So she got them back, essentially.
Yeah, after a year in a truck.
But during that secret garbage session, we added some other people's secret gifts to it, including 2 frozen dead mice.
So yeah, that's kind of like the crowning. That's the best thing that got added. But there are other good additions to this jar.
There's frozen egg rolls, half a frozen egg roll that I got.
I was gifted a whole pack of egg roll. Right. I was gifted a whole pack of bubble gum, and I put 10 pieces in my mouth or something, an insane amount, and I just just let it roll out of my mouth into the jar. And then we put 2. I think we only put 1 of the dead mice in it. But yeah, our friend Patrick gifted Chaz 2 dead frozen mice, and they were labeled Micicles, and we put 1 of them in the jar.
That's right.
And where has this jar resided for this last year? Not in a truck.
For the whole year, it's been sitting in my bathroom cabinet, and I actually haven't looked at it for 6 months. So I have no clue what it looks like.
Oh no,
it's there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still there.
I'm surprised your parents wouldn't have gotten rid of it.
Well, they asked me about it.
Oh, they found
They're
it?
like, what is that jar in the bathroom? I'm like, oh,
Don't worry about
my,
that.
my secret garbage.
Oh, it's just some eggs, like a sausage roll, some bubble gum, some dead mice.
Is there anything else added to that? I think
We put in some like seasonal popcorn. Like I was gifted
yeah.
some like
There's,
holiday
candy
flavored popcorn or something.
we should have put one of Emily's ornaments in there.
Yeah. We might have put some ham in there too, because I think for 2 years in a row there was a ham kicking around that we like cut up.
Oh yeah, there was a frozen ham we destroyed.
Yeah. So maybe some of that got in there. I don't know. But anyway, so
with the jar, Bobby's gonna have to regift it with a larger jar because it's getting a little packed.
Like the other night, I was with Bob and some other dudes, and we went out and we bought a big old fucking jar.
It's huge.
Oh, really?
So we can add a lot of
for years to come.
Yeah, years to come.
So,
how big is the jar?
Well, it's not a jar. It's like, we kept describing it as one of those things you serve lemonade in that has a little spout on it.
Yeah.
A pitcher?
No, it's like one of the things with like the nozzle on the end where you hold like the handle up or down and it'll fill up your drink.
Yeah.
It has like a tap. It's like a big thing with a tap on the end.
Oh God, no!
So obviously we're not going to use the tap, but it's
I feel like
huge.
you should have just gotten a massive mason jar.
We couldn't find one. We were just at Walmart. We didn't see one. No, but like the thing seals on the top. It's not like an open thing. And I think whatever's in there is just like all it's gonna take is one egg to go up to the nozzle, and then it's all gummed up. It's not gonna come out. Maybe we'll duct tape the end or something.
So,
see it in there.
The person I'm gifting to, it's up to them to transfer the contents.
Yeah.
From one jar to
and
the other.
So this whole thing is obviously a secret Santa, but I think it's going to be pretty easy to guess who.
Whoever I have is going to know it's me. Because like everyone's talking about, like everyone knows my gift already.
Yeah, because even though remember this was gifted to Emily last year, the jar, but she would not take it. So Bob stepped in to be the custodian of the jar, rather than see it be thrown away.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's a very.
It kind of worked out for me because I didn't have to put a whole lot of effort into my gift this year because I already have some years old rotted eggs in a jar.
Is that the only thing you're gonna give? You're not gonna like.
I feel like you should give.
I'm gonna give
an add
the
to
jar, the bigger jar, and I'm gonna find some stuff we can add to it.
Yeah, but you should still give like a normal secret garbage gift anyway.
What's a normal secret garbage?
Well, I mean,
isn't that not considered a normal secret garbage?
No, it is, but like, if you throw some new little thing into the mix, it doesn't have to do with the jar,
I feel like we should have shoved that half-eaten ham sandwich in there.
Yeah, we should have. But yeah, no, I don't know, because I feel like there completely goes the surprise for one person. I mean, it's going to be entertaining enough, but it's always fun to just see a random little item somebody gets.
I mean, I'm going to throw in, like, different kinds of weird items.
Yeah, I don't know. Just have a look through your garage, Bob. Find some, like, dinosaur knee pads or something. I don't know what you got in there.
I don't know. I don't want it to be too much.
Okay. All right. Well,
you have to stay under the limit. Come on.
That's right.
There's a lovely Christmassy story to warm the hearts and the hearts of our listeners this holiday season.
That's right.
I really hope that once this episode is uploaded, you're able to possibly put in a picture of this jar.
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to figure that out. All right.
Can't wait.
And we'll be having secret garbage after this episode comes out, so maybe we'll all get together and listen to this during Secret Garbage.
Oh.
Who knows?
It's coming out before that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna release this on Monday, the 24th, Christmas Eve.
Oh dang.
Yeah, dude. So hello, future me. Hope you enjoy the jar. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe Nick will get it.
I hope the person I'm giving to enjoys the jar very much.
And if not, we won't throw it away, obviously. If not, somebody will step in to take it.
If it has to be me again, I'll step up. I don't know if I should.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Bob is the holder of the.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but, share the
What would your parents think if they saw this huge-ass fucking thing that's only like an eighth full, and it's full of just refuse?
Dude, that is so disgusting that you bought a spigot thing.
I mean, that's the biggest thing they
It's
have.
huge, dude. We're gonna be mint.
It's huge. Oh, my. I think I smell a big oaf. Could it be Chesby? Oh boy, methinks it could be. It's Chaz, golly gee. Oh, Chazby, 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 you smell like linguine. Oh, Chazby, 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 let your fragrance set me free. Come on, Chaz, let's go along. I'll take you to the zoo. When he gets all tired, I'll wake him with beef stew. Pour that bitch right on his head, then bop him with my shoe. And that, my friends, is how you do the Chazby Boogaloo. One time I saw my Chazby, I gave him one cashew. He ran away with it and made off like a shrew. For then he nibbled on that nut, he caught a stinky flu. And when he toppled over, I gave a great wahoo! Smelly, sick, and on the ground, a sorry sight was he. My poor little luggish boy, though dullard you may be. Oh, Chazby, 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 I have great love for thee. Though when you're dead and buried, I'll have a jubilee.
Well, yesterday, Bob, I did go.
Yeah?
I did go to a Christmas party yesterday.
Okay.
Kind of. Okay, so
Kind of.
I got invited to one at the Arts and Sciences department at my school because I work for them. I do research for them, right? Okay, so I got invited there, and I went mainly because I had to have a meeting with my mentor there, and he lent me a book that I read that I finished, so I brought that to him. And then, it was going on. This Christmas party was something else, I tell you. Like,
Something else.
yeah, it was. As soon as I walked in this building, it's a big old building, right? Way down the hallway, I could smell like fucking chicken and whatever. And so I get in there, I have my quick little meeting with him, and then I feel obligated because like I'm there at the department, there's people here, there's food, like it's free food, it looks pretty good to like eat something. I wasn't hungry, but so I get a plate, and I knew some of the people in there, but not really at all. I could probably name just a couple of them, and most people were doing their own thing. So I grabbed a paper plate and I put just like a couple of scoops of Caesar salad on and a big old buffalo chicken tendy, right? And there's so much other food and stuff there. And I ate the chicken Caesar salad, or no, it was just Caesar salad. I don't think there's chicken in it. I ate that right there, and I stood and I like leant against like a pillar as I ate it, and nobody, said anything to me. I didn't say anything to anybody else. And so then I finished, and there was this tender, but this was a big old fucker, right? And it was like too big that it looked like I shouldn't have eaten it with my hands, so I didn't,
Okay.
right? So, but I couldn't have just like stabbed it with my fork and fucking like popsicled it, that would have been weird.
Okay.
So I just decided I was gonna dip. So I left with my plate in this buffalo chicken tender, and I walked out of the department, and then I'm walking down the hallway, and there's some other kids. Maybe they're eyeing up my chicken. I don't know. I'm just getting out of there. So I just kind of left without saying anything to anybody, and then I went outside in the cold, and I sat on a bench that like overlooked the
This sounds sad.
it like
and
overlooked
pathetic.
the campus a bit, and I ate that chicken tender on that bench with my hands all alone.
That's so sad and pathetic.
Yeah. Ooh, and I did grab a can of seltzer before I left there, which I just drank earlier today.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
Ho, ho, ho! I'm Santa! I'm gonna go get a quickie, if you know what I mean. First, you're listening to the Mumble Cast. Ho, ho, ho.
All right, Nick. So I guess you're like our Christmassy guest this year.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
That's because you happen to be on.
Yeah. So do you have any like
Good enough.
do you have any wintry or Christmas themed stories?
Christmas or wintry stories.
Yeah, or maybe like a Hanukkah one or a Kwanzaa one. I don't know.
Well, I was celebrating Hanukkah this year, and it's new for me.
Really?
Yeah, big Hanukkah guy now.
Okay. What are you looking forward to about it?
For what, Hanukkah?
Yeah.
Isn't it over?
I don't know. You're celebrating it.
You're right.
How was your Hanukkah?
Yeah, how was your Hanukkah?
Hanukkah's good. It
Did
started
you
on
light
the
your
3rd of
candles on the
December.
menorah?
You know me, Bob.
Praise the Maccabees.
Praise the Maccabees.
I'm trying to think of any Christmas stories for the special. Well, last night I watched 2 Hallmark movies in a row, and the main guy character was Nick, and he found love in each one. So this Christmas I am very hopeful.
Oh,
So sweet. Dude, Hallmark movies are the easiest thing to guess within the first 10 seconds of them, or not, maybe the first 5 minutes of them starting.
Yeah,
10 seconds would be
pretty talented.
10 seconds, you're just learning who the guys are. But
Yeah.
a couple.
You just get introduced to
and you
Nick.
know which one she's going to fall in.
You probably don't even know anything about Nick in the first sentence.
What?
What?
Oh.
All right. Quality mumbles going on.
I don't have any Christmas stories yet because I just returned from college. So
Well, it doesn't have to be from this year. Going back, what's the best Christmas gift you've ever received?
best Christmas what?
Christmas gift you've ever received?
Oh. That's a tough one. Probably these it's not the best serious gift by any means, but I got these dope socks that had capes on them. And it had the Flash's logo, which doesn't really make sense why it had a cape, but they still had capes on the back of them.
The best gift I've ever received.
That's not the best gift, but it's the quirkiest one I could think of. I feel like you care more about quirkiness on the show.
Do you want to talk about maybe what you've gotten and what you've gotten for your person every secret garbage year. So we've had 3 of them in the books.
Well, so the
Three of them? Oh,
first year wasn't as much secret garbage as it was just a secret Santa with some joke gifts. Because the first one I received that sweet lid from
that one we did in the cafeteria.
Yeah, that one we were seniors in high school, and we all we did it at the cafeteria
Because,
during lunchtime.
Carlton
with a big
had
bulging
Ariel.
sack of gifts. I don't know.
And I had Carlton.
Yeah,
Oof.
A little trio.
yeah.
The dynamic trio right there.
All right. Well, okay. So let's go through the years then. So that year, I had Baja, and I gave Baja a box that I filled with 3 rubber duckies because he had some sort of fascination with rubber ducks. I don't know if you remember that. And then I also gave him 2 patches of the Cyprus flag because, of course, he's Turkish and they have their issues with Cyprus. So that was what I gave. Fairly tame gift, but a little jokey. And then what did I get? Oh yeah, Matt had me, and he gave me. Actually, I have it right here. I have my gift from December 2015 right here. Still sitting on my shelf in this plastic shopping bag he gave it to me in. There's a True Living mesh sink strainer. Never been opened.
That's gonna come in handy one day.
There's a little pouch of travel tea tree shampoo. There's Fashion Bee wild nails, plastic clip-on fingernail things. There's just a bag of colored cotton balls, and there is a Dream Bride compact set, like a little kid's makeup thing. So that's it. That's what I got. Which I gotta say, Matt, I'm not too impressed. This seems like it's just trying to be random for random's sake, but none of the items in it are too good. They're all kind of very basic things.
See, the thing is the first year and a half, I'd say the second year it started to get a little goofier, but the first year was definitely more just random gifts though, because it was a pretty cheap limit. And I remember Ariel got me that sick lid that if you pop up it's an umbrella hat.
Yeah, that was actually pretty sick. Yeah,
and I actually liked that thing. And then I rock it on campus.
I have a pretty cool photo of you wearing that from a screenshot on the Skype call.
I don't remember if she got me anything else, but I remember I got Carlton. I got him a good mix of stuff too. So I assumed Carlton was going through his tranny phase, but I guess it wasn't really.
What?
Yeah, wait, what?
What are you talking about?
I know what you got him, and I guess I know where you're going with that, but...
Well, I got him, the perfect things for all cross-dressers, because I got him a set of long fake eyelashes, some tights, I got him some other, either hair ties or clips or something, and I don't know. I got him a couple other random things. I got him a few small things, but a lot of stuff that was if you wore this, you would be cross-dressing, because he might be into that. So I was accepting of that, and I got him some gifts. But then he ended up giving his mom the tights that I got.
I know, he told you that he gave them. That's so weird.
Yeah, it was very strange. I assume he didn't use the eyelashes, but I guess I would never really know.
Bob, what do you remember about our 2015 secret garbage?
I remember, I think Chaz had me, and he also got me an assortment of things. And one of them was a pack of Pokemon cards. There was also a softball in there and a receipt.
No, it was a lacrosse ball. I remember it.
A lacrosse ball?
Yeah, and a receipt as well.
I think I still have the lacrosse ball in my bag, and I've been carrying it around all the time.
What? Actually?
Yeah, because I put it in like a little pocket in my backpack, and I never took it out, so I always carry it around.
Well, that's an incredibly lazy gift from Chaz, and we'll get to it. But what he gifted somebody last year was also very lazy. But what he did in 2016 was actually a lot of
very
effort.
nice.
Yeah. Well, what other highlights were there? Or wait, no, yeah, sorry. You have your whatever you gave.
I actually don't remember who I had, but I remember I gave. Maybe it wasn't me. I remember clam juice. I don't remember who got.
No, that was
I got that for Carlton, and you drank it.
No, we got Chaz clam juice for his birthday.
Oh, really?
Oh, that was his birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, but I thought I got Carlton something weird with food.
Yeah, I remember something weird with.
So do you not even remember? You don't remember who you had or what you gave? Yeah, we all drank out of his birthday one. Yeah.
It's good.
No, I don't remember who I had and what I gave them.
All right. Well, what highlights do we remember from that year other than what we've said?
There was a big box of sand or dirt or something. Oh,
no, that was
2016.
Yeah, you're right.
But I remember, I forget who he had, but Ben Laconey. Or no, was that? Yeah, that was the next year as well. Fuck.
Well, that year we left the Santa bag in our science teacher's class, and he put in a ton of trash in it.
Yeah, he like wrapped up gifts in there and wrote our names on them. And so like I had Baja, like I said, and I remember the Baja got to like a phony Baja gift first, and I'm like, what? Wait, that's not what I got him. And it was just like a bottle full of dirt or something. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't get him that. And then so it turned out Mr. Strawler had put in like all these gag gifts with their names on them.
I remember.
This is also the teacher we went to a movie with.
Yeah.
I don't remember who I had, but I gave them a romance novel that I got from like Dollar General.
Was that Jordan? Or
no, that doesn't sound right.
Who'd you? I remember the romance novel.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who got it.
But I did it both 2015 and 2016.
Well,
romance novel.
Yeah.
I remember. I certainly remember the worst gift of that year.
And then the romance novel somehow ended up in Strawler's possession.
Yeah.
He read the first chapter of it and then hid it in my car. And we went to go pick him up for Star Wars.
Yeah.
You put it in your car?
Yeah. We went to go pick him up for the Force Awakens premiere.
And this is still our teacher we're talking
under
about.
my seat.
No,
and I found it like a few days later.
Looking back on that and looking at high schoolers nowadays, I feel like it's a very weird scene.
I mean, that was only 3 years ago.
Yeah, I know, but
it was very weird at the time
to be picking up their like 30-something-year-old teacher.
Dude, and he was like in partial cosplay, wasn't he?
On his front door.
Oh
and
yeah,
then he came out with his own lightsaber.
Yeah.
Lighting up.
Yeah, I sat next to him during the movie too, and we kept talking about like Star Wars lore and things.
Because we'd always talk about it in class.
Yeah.
What a great teacher.
Yeah, what a dude. Man. Okay, do you guys remember what the worst gift that year was? I'd say it was 100% Jordan's gift to Matt. He gave him a $25 Buffalo Wild Wings gift card.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the... Okay, everything about that gift was wrong. So, since that year, we've removed the price limit because it's like... I mean, it doesn't actually matter. Nobody's going to buy somebody something nice. So, if they want to spend $50 on trash or just pick it out of their dumpster, go ahead. But so that year, I think we did have one that was like $15 or whatever. So, first of all, his was above that. But his defense was that he didn't buy it because like it was his sister's, but she had never used it. So he asked if he could have it, and she just gave it to him. And that was like, it was such a boring gift compared to everything else.
Yeah, it was just a gift card.
You know.
I don't know how you. I don't know. It's a very lame one for what we aim for.
Yeah, indeed. All right, so should we move on to the next year?
Yeah, Yeah, so
16.
2016. Oh, yeah. Oh,
So-
yeah, that's good.
That year I had Brian, and I got him a postcard, or no, stamps? No, a postcard of Boris Yeltsin
Oh yeah, I remember this.
and Pope John Paul II shaking hands in Rwanda. So I don't know why that postcard exists, but it wasn't a Photoshop, it was a real thing. I got him that. I got him a really weird, it looked like a very vintage, but it wasn't, like black and white photograph of like a Kaiser Wilhelm II action figure. It was also very strange. And I got him a President Chester A. Arthur commemorative spoon. I gave him those
Wow.
3 things. And oh yeah, and so Emily had me that year, and she gave me the pickled eggs, a little masquerade mask, and I don't know if there was anything else. But yeah, I mean, and those pickled eggs turned into something beautiful.
I
So
thought you had a masquerade mask last year.
last year I got a different mask as well. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Was last year or 2016 the year Chaz got his imperial flag?
That was 2016. So
Okay, because I got that too. So-
Brian had Chaz, and he got him like a rising sun.
Ryan had me in 2016.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, because he got me. It was when Trump was running for office, and he got me.
Oh, maybe that was last year.
Trump holding like a couple $100,000 in his hand with about 1 million more behind him.
Hell yeah.
He was holding doves with like tons of money behind him.
Nice.
Very strange.
Yeah, maybe that was last year he got that flag then.
Okay, because I have that too.
Yeah, yeah.
I end
Okay.
up with all the gifts no one wants.
Last year, Chaz got rising sun Japanese imperial flag from Brian.
But it
Okay.
also has some sort of Japanese written on it,
Yeah.
and I don't know what it is.
So
You could get arrested for having that thing. You don't know what it means.
what did you give your person, Nick, in 2016?
In 2016? Oh, you're really testing my memory here.
What about you, Nick? Because you just said what you got, so we'll just start.
Yeah, so I got that poster from Brian, and in 2016 I gifted. Oh,
Did you
wait,
have me?
actually?
And you gifted me like a strawberry strainer, a dog toy, and something else.
Oh, did I have you 2 years in a row? Because
I think you did, because
yeah, I
you
think
gave
I might
last year. You gave me
the egg rolls.
egg
and
rolls. You
the
gave me a
little toy.
Vision
Oh, yeah.
figurine, which I still have on my desk.
Wait. So what did you give him 2 years ago?
Uh,
Bob remembers this.
a little green strawberry strainer, a pink dog chew toy, and something else. Oh, and a little sign that says, it was like a checklist. It was naughty, nice, and then other. And then I think other was checked, but naughty had a little winky face over the checkbox. I'm pretty sure I still have that too. I think it's in the closet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, okay. I did have you.
So I guess now we know what you got that year, Bob. Do you remember what you gave someone? Or are you going to forget again?
No, I don't remember.
What the hell?
That was 2 years ago. Come on.
No, it's not that hard to remember.
There were so many gifts. Things were happening. I don't remember.
Yeah,
All
very,
right.
very high
Well,
stress situation.
So that year, Chaz, so he had the really low effort gift the first year when he gave you just that bag of whatever. That year he had Jordan, and he handmade him like a fairly nice knife with like a handle that he engraved like his initials on and everything. Like it was kind of weird and didn't fit the speed of the knight, but it was quite a cool little thing. What else was good that year? That year we had, I think Ben Darling gave Patrick the ham, and
Well,
we
say what gift Chaz wasn't that? Oh, maybe that was last year.
Yeah, last year he gave me a really shit.
yeah, and so we took the
16 was the year of the bucket with sand, right?
yeah. So hang on. So Ben gave Patrick the ham, and we took the ham out onto the road as we all piled into a car and took the ham out on the road and threw it out at like when we were going 70 or something. And another car hit it, and then we went and picked up its remains and brought it back to the house, and we tossed it around in the driveway with the knife that Chaz got made
thought
for
we
Jordan.
did the knife thing first with the ham.
No, I think we did that last. Because we threw out the ham when it was still a perfect little boy.
Oh, yeah, because Patrick spiked it at the ground.
Yeah.
And instantly you see it rolling across the road, and an oncoming car just hit it.
Yeah.
And they probably got so scared.
Yeah, so the sand, Matt got Chaz a big, like, plastic tote full of sand and then a bunch of items buried in the sand. Like, there's a Ziploc bag with some eggs in it, like some cracked eggs. There's a blow-up kangaroo, bunch of stuff like that, yeah. And do you guys remember anything good about that year, other than that stuff?
There's the meat hook, which we used to mutilate the ham.
Well, it wasn't meat hooks. It was like meat claws that you used to like make pulled pork or whatever. So we tossed the ham back between the knife and the meat claws. That's right.
Yeah, it was very epic.
Very, very epic.
Sick scene. If wait, are we still discussing 2016 or can I talk about Chaz's shit gift?
Yeah, we can move on then. So yeah, what did you receive last year, Nick?
So last year, Chaz went from making a nice handmade knife to at the very end, I think everything was gone. Everything had been handed out, and I was like, I haven't received a gift yet. And the thing is I was sitting there, and I was like, but I don't see any gifts. There's just an old bottle of water.
No. Oh my god! Yeah.
And then we just hear, wait, and Chaz grabs this bottle of water, runs upstairs, presumably to get his gift.
So we were at Chaz's house, by the way.
That's right.
And he comes back down with this. Oh, so it's a old Jones soda bottle that he drank out of, filled with water, and then it didn't have a name written on it, and it just said toilet water when he first grabbed it, and then he grabbed it out of our hand, ran upstairs, and then wrote toilet water, then to rinse the shit Nick eats out of his mouth. Something dumb.
yeah, that's
it. Very poorly worded. And then he just handed it to me. And it was the most anticlimactic thing because I knew that it was just the bottle of water.
Yeah, and it was the last gift too.
And then to top it all off, it ended up freezing in my car that night and exploding. Shards of glass all over my car.
What an awful gift.
That was a bad one.
Definitely the worst gift that year. Although Emily's...
Would you say that's the worst gift you've ever gotten?
Yeah, that might be the worst gift I've ever received.
And so what, we already kind of talked about it, but so you had Bob and you got him, some other dumb shit?
Yeah, you got me a bunch of little knickknacks.
Got him some other little toys, but then some weird
And I
food.
think you're the one that gave me the, candied popcorn.
No. Catherine gave me the candied popcorn, I think. Nick gave you the egg roll thing.
Yeah, Nick gave me the egg rolls.
Mm-hmm. Those are some good egg rolls.
Bob, can you remember what you gave someone last year, Bob?
Last year, I'm pretty sure I had Dana, but I don't remember what I got her.
Come on.
You got this, Bob.
An old man memory here.
shows how much he cares about us at Secret Garbage. Just wants to get it over with.
All right. Well, what did you get then, Bob?
Well, no, I just said what I gave him, so it's what he.
Oh yeah, I guess that's okay. Wow, great contribution, Bob. All right.
I thought I was on Facebook because I was looking at the picture. Remember what I got Dana because it's in the picture.
What is it?
Photoshopped a picture of her with Stephen Huff.
Oh, that's right.
Framed it.
Very good. What? So I had Matt last year, and I gave him a box of all sorts of goodies. What were the big items things? Well, so first off, the box was a George Foreman grill box. So when he unwrapped it, it looked like he was getting a George Foreman, but he opened it
I
up.
thought that he was too. I was excited.
But no, he opened it. I just put in so much random gaff from around my house. I put in like some magazines that like had been sent to our house that nobody was reading. Like this is filler. I put in, and this kind of gave away that it was me, but I put in some film photo printouts of him and doing weird shit that I'd taken. So I gave him that. I gave him a frisbee that I found at a thrift shop that said Reuben on it, and then had a date, and it was there's a like cartoon Reuben sandwich on it, and I gave him a CD of like Animal Safari mating calls or something. So yeah.
Very different.
Oh, actually, I think I gave him some. Yeah, in the photo you can see him. I gave him some Pete sunglasses as well.
Reuben.
Oh yeah, you can see your water bottle in that photo.
Yep, before it broke. Then Chaz is like really hiding in the back there, dude.
Dana's holding her fucking photo upside down.
Nice.
That's because it's silly, just like
I think Chaz got the worst, like the worst overall gift, but I think Emily got the most boring gift.
Yeah, she did. Well, and so what I got last year, Catherine had me, and she got me like a very, very cheap superhero mask and cape for a little kid, and a card game called Old Maid, which I have not opened, and like a very cheap looking world map, which I have not opened, and the bubble gum, which I spit into the jar, and some festive popcorn, which I put in the jar. But yeah, Emily gave Jordan just some Christmas ornaments that were shaped like
And
a hamburger and a hot dog. Yeah, fuck that.
Gotta get something really goofy this upcoming.
Yeah, I really liked what Ben Darling got Catherine last year. So he gave her the big ass cooler, and the first thing she pulled out was a plate with a sandwich he had made and taken a bite out of. But then other things, you can see what she's holding there in the photo. He got her like a framed weird cartoon of like a polar bear in a sweater. I don't really understand. I don't know what that is, but he gave her a cooler full of all kinds of shit, and he told her that she couldn't keep the cooler. Nice.
Yeah, what did Patrick get someone? Oh yeah, the bicycles.
Yeah, the
That
bicycles.
was a good for Emily, right?
No, for Chaz.
Oh, for Chaz.
Yeah.
Oh,
The jar was for Emily.
oh yep. The bicycles for Chaz. Very good.
Oh yeah. And then this year, we have 2 new people joining this year, so it's gonna be even bigger.
Who's the second new? I know Erica's joining.
Allie.
Oh, Allie's officially
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, we've been growing, dude. And then in 2016, Dana joined. The year before that, Emily and Catherine joined. But I suppose we also have lost Ben and Carlton and Ariel.
And Ariel.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
Baja. Yeah. Well, we're
It's a
going
great
strong.
way to bring everyone together for the holidays.
Yeah, sure is.
Sitting in Chaz's crusty basement, opening some great gifts.
Indeed.
Chaz's basement really is crusty.
Indeed.
You know about over the summer, Nick, all those flies? You know about the flies in his basement?
No. What were there?
We never told you about that? Oh my god, there were so many.
Well, it's not a new development.
flies.
There's always just a fucking his basement. His whole house, not just his basement. It's just
I
infested
guess.
with flies.
But I guess there's less in the winter
Yeah.
because they weren't really that memorable when.
But I mean,
time
any
spent
summer
there.
I've been to his house, it's always been like that. Yeah,
They
so
definitely weren't there.
but they like land on the food and shit, and Chaz doesn't care. He just keeps eating it after the like. If he has a half-eaten piece of pizza that 5 flies are milling around on for a couple minutes, then I'll just shoo them off and keep eating.
What a guy.
Yeah. Once I was with him in there, and he made. Okay, so this is his nice gourmet meal he made. It was a bowl of like microwaved old spaghetti and chicken nuggets in a bowl, and he was eating that downstairs in his basement, and flies were all over that thing, and he just kept eating out of it. Even when there were like flies in the bowl, he was like eating out of it.
Oh my lord.
What
Yeah.
a trash monger.
Yeah.
And when we had meets there with Kyle and Ben, all 4 of us would comment on the flies and how horrible they were.
Yeah.
And he just
Kyle brought like an electric bug swatter.
yeah, he did.
And we kept killing them and putting them on Chase's character sheet and then like slapping them so they would like squirt all over his sheet. Oh man. That was great. Sweet. Alright, well that's some
Went off on a tangent there. But
that's okay. I got some holiday content.
That's right.
hi, I'm Dr. Maulana Karenga. I'm the maker and inventor of Kwanzaa. You're listening to the Mumble Cast. Happy Kwanzaa.
Okay, Pat, now I need you to regale us with maybe, whatever your take on the outro is going to be. I don't know what to expect after that last one.
Well, happy holidays. And if you're listening to this, Doug! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, Doug! Fuck Doug! And thanks for listening to Mumblecast.
Happy holidays, everybody.